Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Now I'm in the groove. Ready, fly! Come and face me.
Airborne beast. My second.
Ready, fly! Time to let it rip. Why can't they just sit still? Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Dragon swarm!
Pull myself together. A whirling struggle.
Rising wyvern!
Wind, do it!
We did it!
As impressive as
I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire! I never realized before just how hot this place is. It's like being inside a fire.
You're only just noticing? Ah, yes, forgive me. The whole lack of sensory feedback situation.
That's the one. It's hard to believe I once worked in this soup, let alone helped spearhead a revolution.
And all with the mask concealing your face. It must have been very grimy beneath that.
Back then, we had our plates full enough dealing with constant abuse from our Renan overlords. It never occurred to me the air itself was oppressive in its own way. My head's spinning just with the effort it takes to walk.
I think that's called heat stroke. You might want to take a sip of water.
You mean that water that's been festering under the sun for days? I wouldn't chance it without boiling it first.
Oh, I know! I'll go to the dock and fetch us some clean water.
Water alone won't suffice. He'll need to ensure his sodium levels are replenished as well.
In that case, let's see if we can rustle up some rock salt. Alphen, you go cool off in the shade for a while. Xion, stay and keep an eye on him.
And then there were two.
Bit of an overreaction, but it's still kind of them.
Maybe it's not the time, but this place brings back memories.
I know what you mean. We're back where it all started.
You don't ever regret meeting me sometimes, do you?
Are you kidding? You started all of this. Bringing down the wall, retrieving my sense of self. I have no regrets.
Welcome back, Law.
In a bind?
Photon!
This one's all mine.
Getting freaking blasted right now.
Rending you up! Rising Falcon! Lunar Rocket! I'll burn it all!
I'll burn it all.
Flaming pillar! Fire!
Fire.
Benediction.
Or does it not work like that? Yeah.
What do you think this place was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegis. Knowing that, They would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danon, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
Oh, I'm glad Shion's feeling better. Dude, if we get 9 million XP from this battle, I'm gonna shit.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
Okay, that's new. It even has a little penis.
What
Right.
is with all the huge lumbery beasts lately?
Oh, it's got a torso. I see.
Damn sure.
Watch yourself. All bets are off when it comes
Oh.
to this thing.
I can carve through armor.
This is the same.
In a vine. What is it?
You're mine! Mirage!
Rip it! I'll finish you here and now! Rising Wyvern!
Yeah, that's actually fucking him up pretty good.
Head is sweet point. We need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the Sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crowned contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's great spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renasalma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
Yeah, the real enemy.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renasalma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renus Alma to us. At
And
least,
the game's on
not without a
hard,
fight.
so
Not only that,
might want
but
an
that
extra
same
level
enemy
or two.
just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you.
Okay. Hell out of here. I'm walking around and there's damn. So this is literally either all astral energy or some kind of technology. Let's fight these ugly bastards. Blast them. Not damage. Can't blast.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our
They may look cool,
Yes, ma'am.
but they're vicious.
We got flyers!
Sir, I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
That'll bring you down.
Not my finest.
You'll pay for that!
I'll bring you back from the abyss. In the wind.
Dragon
Quick
Swarm!
now, hasten.
I'll burn it all!
I'll burn it all.
Flaming pillar! Fire!
The picture of hell.
A whirling magic is am.
Inspiration! Burning flash!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Searing flame. Quick now, will this work? Get on in there with the others.
Dirt.
I'll crush you!
You guys mind? I'm trying to do my move over here. Only gonna melt half my freaking life.
Now I'm in the groove.
One more time.
Eagle assault!
Annihilation. Here's the flame. Fury Lord. Water, hear my call. A wailing banshee of lightning.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
I started using my that way, so this one goes. Six.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret it.
Oh, why is it so easy with the fight?
Where are you going? Weapon ready.
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Run! Shut him down! Burning flash!
Raging killer.
Say no more!
The other one might get. Obliterated. What the hell were those?
With this, I can become even stronger.
Boom, boom, boom. What's this?
I found some
Fairy
equipment.
ring.
Let me take a look at it.
forgive you! Art sealed!
Rising Wyvern!
Take Bolero!
Sleep now! Water! Clear my
You
calls!
see what happened there as you crossed me.
Oh,
Just
God.
like
Magic
that.
is there! Seal!
Rising Falcon!
Lost! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Double Demon Fang!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Basically, light and lightning are the same
Rising Wyvern!
distinction.
Do it!
Falcon!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
All disasters
Double
may
Demon
one.
Fang!
Come forth, the helix of
I'm on
tyranny!
Hurricane! Eagle fly!
Blow away! Rising Wyvern! Tear!
Radiant heal!
First strike! You're mine!
Talon Horn!
Not done!
Eagle fly!
Play. XP.
Am I on a roll or what?
1000.
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Features. My god. What is this shit? Why do we have to fight such a crazy out? But
Hi, Hoodle!
you gotta put the difficulty on the
First strike! Here I come! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Incineration wave!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Double Demon Fang!
Gemini Aqua!
Blow away! Come on, come on!
I'll stop its truck! Thanks, Kisara! What's in the sky is mine!
Force Flash!
Climb out! Burning wind!
Double Demon!
Who's he fighting over here?
Now, darling! This one's got your name on it!
To action!
The chain between heaven and earth!
Double Demon Fang!
A wailing banshee of lightning! There! Go!
The enemy wields art too.
You'll soon see about that! Here, let me help. First aid!
Blow away! Raining Flash!
They named this one Astral Fury. Nice.
Dust to dust! Double Demon Fang!
No, I won't give in!
Blow away! Raining Flash! Blow away!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dust to dust!
Oh,
Much for sitting this fight out. That wouldn't be a
damn them.
Nope, that'd be silly.
Oh,
Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo! Rising Falcon! Dragon Storm!
oh my goodness.
Flaming Pillar! Fire!
Here's a healing guarding wind.
First strike! Blow away!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Double Demon Fang!
Here, let me let you all down.
I owe you one!
Lightning condemned.
Raining Slash!
Thunderblade.
Blow away!
Illuminate the soul.
Raining Slash!
Bringing
Was there 66,000?
Double Demon Fang!
a wailing banshee of
Raining
lightning.
Slash!
Don't pay for that.
Radiant blood.
Not a chance! Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Hurricane. Burning
We're on a roll now.
chain between heaven and earth. The wailing banshee of lightning. Here, let me help.
You're mine! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
I'll be safe if it's Gemini Aqua.
These fists have got your name on them. I'm on it.
Here's a healing
Raining Hurricane!
First aid.
Eagle
Blow
fly.
away!
I'm just getting
Raining
started.
Slash!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike!
Here, let me help.
nice while it
Right
lasts.
in the field. Here's evil. They're not playing around. Freeze
No
laser.
further!
In here.
I'll tear you apart!
I'll heal you both.
Not today!
Sleep now. Let's get
Rain
all
of
this
fire!
away.
Blow away!
One more.
Double demon fang! Try harder!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
A whirling struggle. Lunar corruption.
Take
Winds
this!
of heaven.
Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo! Rising Falcon! Double demon fang! I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
I'll heal you all. Flash. More with that spectrum. Healing circle.
I don't know what I'll do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Light astral. Now, Kizara. Go for it.
Prepare to
These fools are whooping our ass.
Cascade.
Now!
super swallow dash!
I can't hold on much longer.
I'm just hitting start! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Take it.
Crumble! I'm just getting started!
Alpha! Try this!
All good things come to an end!
Burning strike.
Sword Line Alpha! Try this!
Evil fire!
Evil.
Roll now!
A chain between heaven
Double
and
demon
earth.
fang! Rising Wyvern! I owe you one.
Thanks for the healing.
Watch your own, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Away!
Doubling. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
I wonder if we can make
Fools
new
are
weapons
insane. I
with
got an
this.
achievement though. 120 types. Oh. The Master Hunter of Zugles. Zugul Hunter. Or did resupply our stuff, did I? We've been picking up. Sure, we have 99 of these, that's hilarious. $99 freaking gargantuan clothes and the bitch ain't one.
Get lost. You got
Blast them,
confiscated.
steal them.
I can carve through you in the groove!
Burning flame. One more time. Leave the enemy's arc to me.
Rising Wyvern!
No place here!
I'll heal you all. A chain between heaven and earth.
Take it!
What's this? That'll bring you down.
Blast them.
Here I come! Blow away!
Here, let me help.
Soda!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Weak to the light. That reminds me to try out my other move.
I'll fix you up.
Rising Wyvern! Coming through!
Do the normal one.
Now!
The bonus
Scarlet
damage.
Inferno!
Boom.
Here, let me help.
Achoo.
Transform! Raining Slash! Blow away! We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of it!
Well, someone's feeling lively.
I'll smash you!
Here I come! First strike! Take this!
Let's break that one.
Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon! Raining Slash!
Doubling. This one's got your name on
Those
it.
will finish at least one of them off. Hey,
Flame inside me yearns to be let free! Dragon
on a whirling struggle. By the power of winds of heaven, first force, Megazord, do it!
Here I come!
Cyclone! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Okay, so I have an idea. We're gonna go between this room and that room, level up. I ain't even gonna fuck with this right now. Let's run back out here. Yeah, they respawned and I had the fucking bonus ready, so if I go fast enough, I can continuously have a bonus.
Not on my watch! Dragon Swarm! Bring you down and eat dirt! Now
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
sounds like a job for yours truly! I'm on a roll now! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Nice one.
Leave the enemy's arms to me! No complaints here! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you!
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial They barely managed to turn that battle. You don't need to sound surprised. Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then. Well, I certainly won't argue. Do it!
It's over!
Divine Stage! Astral Energy! Full
Need
throttle!
more points. What the hell's the combat points? That's the score points, right?
With this, I can become
So,
even stronger.
there's skill points. Combat points, I don't actually know. Well, they're still giving us some kind of material. This is the last time I'll do it. Then we'll just go down the elevator. See how much XP they give us after we've leveled up.
Little help! I never miss!
Blast them.
If it's in the sky, it's not! Here I go! Into the shadows! Here goes!
What we got?
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Linwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.